Are you winning, son?
I would treat people bad. That's a well-known fact. Imagine that. Now let me tell you something about me.
I'm tryna smash until the morning come. I'm Ellie on the bay. You my fire hot baby, yeah. You make me feel some type of way. Got me steaming in the shower when it's just me and you alone.
In the days of old, there was a faction of 14 fighters, all masters of various forms of weaponry, and each one had its own unique abilities, skill sets, and moves. Allow me to explain to you the greatest of them all, the hunting horn.
お前はもう死んでいる。
Now the hunting horn is a very interesting weapon because not only does it allow you to play music, it allows you to buff not only yourself but your teammates. Now, this is where it gets a little bit complicated because depending on which button you press also depends on which note. So let's say you press Y, it does like a red note. Let's say you press B, it does a blue note. Let's say you press Y and B together, it makes a double note, or it's like a light blue. And also, after performing a singular hit, aka one of the other notes, you can do something called echo note, which is basically spinning your hunting horn in a really big circle and causing a massive amount of damage. And it does a lot of KO damage, and it does stack up and build up. That is only done after performing one hit though, and it can only be done after performing a hit. So using the hunting horn can be a little bit complicated for some people, specifically because of the mechanic system and how you have to play the hunting horn in order for it to get maximum damage or maximum usage out of it. There is a mechanic where you have to, basically the hunting horn is built so you do have to use your songs. If you don't want to do that, you don't really want to use them, this might not be the one for you. But if you're willing to kind of adapt and be a little bit more open to the idea, this is a very beautiful weapon. I personally rank it as an S rank because it's my favorite weapon. But realistically, the learning curve and everything, it's around a B rank. Now, if you want me to do an actual in-depth guide, I can. This is more so kind of like a little rundown of what it does, how to do it, and that's kind of it. If you want a more in-depth guide, let me know. I'll make an actual guide on hunting horn. But for now, it's more so like a little cracked out review saying, hey, this is what it is, this is the ranking, that's it. My personal ranking is an S, but in the global scale and like as a whole, this is like more of a B tier weapon because of all the inner working parts and what you kind of have to do, and the sharpness of the weapon actually does lose sharpness fairly fast if you do use a lot of those echo notes, so you have to kind of get used to managing that. It's kind of like Lance, where if you perform a certain move, it drains the drains your sharpness like crazy. So just be more mindful of that, be kind of used to, and be open to the fact that you're probably gonna mid-fight up yourself with a whole bunch of boosts and then go in for a lot of sharpening. So just kind of be ready for that. It's a little bit of a weird learning curve, but for people who are open to this and kind of can work through it, I would definitely suggest the hunting horn to you. So this is my ranking. It's about a B rank, and it's a beautiful weapon. Yeah, peace out.